Hey mom, so if you are a coach, interior designer, and real estate agent, if you're anyone who is looking for a way to get your bookings in and your payments secured, so you want your clients to be able to pay and book at the same time so that by the time it's on your books, it's paid and all you have to do is deliver the service, then stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you how to use two softwares platforms to create your own DIY booking app that doesn't have monthly fees. Okay, that's very important, especially if you are starting out. Have monthly fees. The platform only makes money. One of the platforms only make money when you make money, which means that if you don't have bookings this month, you don't have to pay for anything. Okay, that is music. It's music to a startup's ears because we are bootstrapping and we're trying very hard to make sure that we are not spending money where money does not need to be spent. Okay, so we're going to get into it right. I do want to mention there actually was an app, or there is an app still out there called the Fresher app. When I first found it, which was probably 2 years ago, it had the starter tier and it said it's free forever. They've decided that's not what they're going to go with anymore. And I've got words about that, but we don't have to get into it. But now I've got this video on my TikTok that talks about how this app is free and all that stuff. And now they've made me a liar. And if you're new here, my name is Mandisa and I help mothers create, validate, and launch online businesses with ease that are based on their skills or passions and what the market will pay for so that they're able to spend more time with their kids, raising their families, or just doing things that speak a lot more to their soul, than the 9 to 5 hustle. So if you're a mom who's just like, whoa, I'm ready to jump out of the 9 to 5 or slowly transition out of the 9 to 5, then you are the perfect candidate for the WhatsApp community that we've got. It's a free WhatsApp community. And in there, it's just women who some have started their businesses, some have got fully fledged businesses, some are just still thinking about how to transition out of the 9 to 5. So it's a cool communal space for you to think through those kind of things. If you are interested, the link is in the description box. Let's get into today's video. Okay, before we get into it, just a few disclaimers about the setup, right? So number one, it is because you're putting two non-native softwares together, there is a little bit of friction, in that the person who comes on to make a booking, they're going to make a booking, fine, they're going to make the payment, that's fine, that's still on one platform, and then they're going to have to click a link to then go book the actual date. So that's the con, slightly, but it's nothing. I don't think it's anything that would put anyone off if your services are really good. So that's the one. The second one is that because the securing of the actual date comes after the payment, that could be a little problematic. But I also see this as being problematic for people who've got a really big clientele and like dates run out very quickly. And in that case, if you already have a steady stream of clientele and you can predict your month to month client base, then I would strongly suggest that you actually just look into a paid booking system as opposed to someone who's maybe starting out and trying things out. They might this might be more suited to a person who's just starting out. Get that out of the way. So, okay. Two platforms are Gumroad and Calendly, and we're going to hop onto the computer right now so that I can show you how to register for Gumroad, how to register for Calendly, and then how to list a product on Gumroad, and how to then also add in the link for people to then go book a session or book their time with you if you're a hairstylist or whatever the case is. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to make it as detailed as possible. Please leave your questions in the comments section. I try my best to come and look at them every now and then, but I'll do better. I promise. I am focusing more on YouTube from now and going into the foreseeable future. So I'm going to be more tapped in on this community than I have been in the past. So Okay, bear with me. Let's just hang in there. Any questions, any comments in the comment section? Yeah, so let's jump onto the computer, and then we will go through step by step for you to create your own DIY booking service that makes sure that you are paid before you even start working. Okay, because we don't want to be chasing people around with an invoice. Okay, so we're going to head over to, you're going to go to Google or wherever you, or Safari, and you're going to put in gumroad.com in your browser up there, and you're going to click, and then it's going to bring you here, and then we're going to click here on start selling. Okay, so we're going to click on start selling. Okay, so it's going to bring you here once you clicked enter from gumroad.com. It's going to bring you here. You can use your Facebook or your Google. So I've already got a dummy account. Already got a Google dummy account. So that's what we're going to go with. And then we're going to get my account. So I'm going to use this one. Taking me straight in because I already created it, so it's taking me straight in. But also with you just click Google, you will click the email that you want to use to sign up, and then it'll bring you straight to your dashboard and you can start creating stuff. So we're going to go to products because I said I'm also going to show you how to create products. So we're going to go in here where it says products. As you can see, I've done this twice already. And it just keeps messing up. So I'm going to show you how to create a product. So let's say you are a coach and you're looking for people to pay and book your services, not just book, because once people have paid, then they take it more seriously and they will show up. So we're creating a product. I just want to draw your attention to this. When you're first starting on Gumroad, these options are not available to you until you've made a sale, some kind of sale on Gumroad, and then these will be unlocked to you. It doesn't take a long time. You just need to make a few sales. I think you need to have your first payout, and then these will unlock for you. So for now, you're going to put in the name of your session. So let's say consultation session for an hour. So that's what we're going to put in. Before we carry on, if you're a mom who is just like, listen, I've had enough. I am trying very hard to transition out of the 9 to 5. I've got a business idea. I know what I want to do. I just don't know where to start. Then the Mom Shift membership, paid membership, is literally the place for you, because inside the membership, we take you from your business idea all the way to actually having a business with customers, with paying customers. That literally is how you get out. You need to have paying customers, because otherwise it's a hobby. But you will learn so many skills that you can rinse and repeat. So you don't have to come every time you have a new idea. You will not have to join the membership again, because all the skills and all the knowledge that I have around creating an online business will all be given to you inside the membership. So the membership runs for 12 weeks at a time. So from nothing through the 12 weeks, you walk out of there having learned skills that can help you create your own systems and create your own businesses online that are based on your skill and your passions and what the market will pay for, because we do all of that. We create, we validate, and we launch. So if this sounds like something that's right up your alley, then please click the link in the description box where you can join the waiting list. I only take a maximum of 15 moms, like that's the max, because I really enjoy giving everyone their one-on-one and getting to know every woman who comes through. So it can't be bigger than 15. So you can just get onto the waiting list for now, and as soon as we are ready to go and take payments for it and all of that stuff, then you guys will be told off the bat. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, and you want to start 2026 with a bang and not be confused midway, have something that you're building from the beginning, then this is the class for you, and I can't wait to see you there. We're going to use it, we're going to set it as a digital product. So you're going to put digital products there, and then we're coming all the way down here, and you're going to put your price. So we can set your price at 1,000 Rand for an hour consultation. Make sure you change your currency. So if you are in South Africa, we are going to go with South African Rands. So now you've put in your price. Now it's time for us to come here where we go to customize. Next, customize. Okay, so when you look at this, there's nothing in here. There's no preview for your product. We just have the name and the price somewhere. The price over there. So this is what it looks like at the moment. If someone came, this is what they'd see as your product. So this is your description. You can say, in this session, we get to know one another, and we blah, 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 right? So the description can be as long as short or short as you want it. I mean, you can even ask AI to help you, but please, if you use chat to help you write things, please make sure it's got your voice in it. That's a story for another day. Then we're gonna choose an image. So because this is for a coach, maybe a picture of yourself. I'm gonna pick whatever comes up because yeah, we'll just go with this one. It was for my hair stuff, so it doesn't look very coachy, but you get it. So that people know who they're going to see on the other side of the screen one after they've booked, so that you're not a complete surprise. So as a coach, maybe you put your face up there, maybe you put whatever poster that has brought the person here. So if you've got a picture of, let me actually see if I can detail this. So for example, if I wanted to use a different picture. So let's maybe find a picture of, we'll do the one for my mom, picture poster that people saw on your social media, and just basically put a picture that makes people, an image that lets the person know what's happening, and keep it uniform. Whatever leads them here should be the image that is the image of your product. You can then click, this is a call to action, so obviously so that it's clear that they need to pay. You can summarize what people are going to get in this consultation. You can add more details like other selling points within your consultation sessions. You can allow customers to pay whatever they want. Don't suggest it, especially for a service like consultation. You can also allow customers to pay in installments. Again, that's all up to you. All of this is all up to you. So now this is what it looks like, right? You've created your image. So this is what people see, the consultation, that it's an hour session, and it's got how much it will cost. And then a person's going to click on that. And once they're done clicking on that, they're going to be prompted to pay. After they pay, they're going to land on this page. Straight after their payment, they're going to land on this page. Okay. And this page is where you're going to then put in your Calendly link. This is where they now go book the actual date on your calendar. So we go onto here and we're going to click get started. Again, I've already got this dummy account loaded onto here, so it's probably just going to take me straight into, okay, no, it's good. So if you use the same email, right, to sign up for Calendly, the same email you use for Gumroad. And then, so we're going to go with continue with Google. If you've got your own custom email, obviously that's what you're going to use. And the same for Gumroad. The custom email is what you use.
But to keep things easier, we're just going to continue with Google. It's going to take me to my list of Google accounts. I'm going to click this one. I'm already signed up on that. So it's going to just go straight into the calendar. So we are in the calendar, right? And we've got event types. So I need us to go edit this so that you see what is what in the zoo. So we're going to go to edit just so that, so it says event type, and up here it says 30-minute meetings. We can change this to whatever you want it to be. So we're going to rename it to consultation 1 hour, or whatever. And then the duration of the meeting is 1 hour. Location, okay, duration of the meeting, we've put it as 1 hour, but as you can see here, you can customize your meeting times. There's also the custom option. You can customize your meeting time. And then location, we're going to keep it as Google Meets, but you can obviously tag in, maybe you want to have your meetings on Zoom, so you put Zoom there. And if you've got an office and you want people to actually meet you somewhere, you can add the location, so the address of the place that you're in. Now, the most important part is your actual schedule. So we go now to availability. So up here, you can decide the date range. So how many days in advance in the future that people can book with you. You can also change this completely, where maybe if you only want to be available at the end of the month, you then go and put in the date for the following month from that last week of the month. So maybe it's from the 20th to the 30th, and you can actually choose those, and it will make sure that all the other days are not available, but except that last week. Okay, so in terms of the schedule, so here's the schedule. I just want to show you how to edit. So you obviously come to this pencil over here and you click edit, or you click it. So if you don't want Monday to be available, all you have to do is click X, 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 and then it becomes unavailable. Okay. Obviously, if you want it available, you just click that and it brings it back online. But now you need to make your schedule make sense. So you're available from 9 to 5, but you want people to book in 1 hour increments. So we're going to do that. Okay. And if you want more sessions, you just click the plus and it's going to give you a buffer of an hour before the next meeting, and so on and so on and on it goes. And then yes, you must make sure that your time zone is correct here, which is Africa. And that's where we go. So there you go, and you apply it. So now that's what your schedule looks like. Once, and this is the link that we're going to copy. So we're going to copy this link that we're going to put in here, right? So we're going to say, because the person lands here after they've made their purchase. So you can say, thank you for your payment. Please click the link below to secure your booking date. Now you can put the link as is like this, or you can write secure booking date here, right? And then you're going to highlight it. Then you're going to do an insert link situation. Then you're going to put your link there and add link. And then you can highlight it, and so that it's I guess it's neater. You can get rid of this. Let's see. So please click the link below to secure your booking date. Secure booking date here, and then a person will click there. And when they click there, this is where it's going to bring them. It's going to bring them onto your booking page. And so here are all the dates that you have available. And someone will click here and then be able to pick a date. And as you can see, to pick a time, it's created 30-minute intervals. There is a setting for this where you can make sure that it doesn't do it like this, because now it's created more slots than you have time for. But you then just need to adjust the settings and the buffer time between things. Let me see if we can quickly do that. So we're going to go here and we're going to go to edit. We're going to click here and we're going to go to edit. And then you're going to come here to more options. Okay, so you're going to click edit and then you're going to scroll all the way down to more options. And then we've got limits and buffers. So you're going to go into limits and buffers and you're going to add a buffer time before or after a booked meeting. So you can say before the event, maybe there's a 30-minute buffer. After the event, there's a 30-minute buffer, okay? And then you can also set the maximum meetings you want a day. So maybe you only want 3 meetings per day and that's it. So then this helps you be a little more in control of your thing. So booking page options, 30-minute increments. You can decide that it's not 30-minute increments, but people can only book in, so I think so this is 1 hour. And the increments are also 1 hour. So people can only book an hour. The session is an hour. That's it. Anyway, we're gonna save the changes and then it's going to show you differently. So now when we go to your landing page, your hours are gonna be an hour. Booking slots are going to be put so that a person can only book from 9 to 10. None of that's 9, 9:30, all of that stuff. So now when we go in, can you see we've got 9 o'clock, which is a slot, and then we've got 10 o'clock, which is a slot, and 11, all of that in, and not that one, not the 30-minute increments. Now we've got 1 hour increments. So yes, so just to run through it again, a person's going to come from here, right? Let's preview your product. So this is what it looks like. This is what it will look like to a person who's now ready. They've clicked, they're ready to purchase. Yeah. So this is the 1 hour. It tells them they're 1,000. And then once we've done the payment steps, which I'm going to show you now, it's going to have an add to cart option. And then that's when you put it in the cart, the person's going to pay. Once they've paid, it's going to bring them onto this page, right? And then, yay, thank you for the payment and your booking. And then they're going to click this link that's then going to take them to this page where they're going to pick the date and the time that they want to have this session with you. Once all of this is completed, you are going to have it in your calendar. It's going to come into your calendar because when you set up Calendly, you can connect it to your calendar. So it comes straight to your calendar. And you also know that you've already been paid. This is awesome. You don't have to chase anyone for invoice or anything like that. Okay, another important part we need to take care of is coming to settings, because you can't sell anything if you don't put in your banking details for Gumroad. So we're going to go to payments. And you can pick the schedule. So it pays out weekly. you need to have a minimum of $10 for Gumroad to pay you out every week. You can change this to monthly or quarterly. Daily is only available to people with US bank accounts and people in the US. And yes, you need to have a minimum of $10. You can, I think you can edit this amount, but you can't make it lower. The minimum is $10. And then you come in here and fill in your banking details. Please make sure that your bank can accept international payments. And you're coming in as an individual, unless you do have a business account, in which case you should put in all your business information. But you're an individual, so you're going to put in your name, all of that stuff, all your personal info here. And then you'll get verified. And once a payment method has been put in place here, then your product will show an add to cart. I'm not going to put payment details here because I don't want to confuse Gumroad by using banking details twice for the same thing. Or, you know what I mean, right? But put in your banking details. Once you've put in your banking details, your product is going to get a cart. So when a person goes into it, it's going to show them. So you see how it's got this little thing here? It's going to have that same pink thing, but it's going to say add to cart. Then they'll be able to pay out and all of that. I hope this is clear. As always, put your questions in the comment section and I will answer you guys. If there's something that's not clear, just let me know and I will help you out. But the whole point of this tutorial was to get you to create your own DIY booking app so that you've got no monthly expenses around that. So if you don't get any bookings, you don't have to pay a platform for anything. Gumroad only makes money when you make money. And that's it.
If you found any of this helpful today, please make sure that you share it with another mom who is looking to also transition out of the 9 to 5, or who's been looking to start an online business and doesn't know where to begin. Show them this video so that a lot of us so we can have more moms just living in ease, because I believe that moms deserve ease. You deserve to actually exist and be paid to exist. And the way that you do that is creating a business that feels and fits you, that is based on what you love, what you're good at, and what the market will pay for. I hope you found all of this helpful, and until next time, I wish you the courage to live the life of your dreams. Bye, Mama.